I don't even know. You're Tasia 1 Mac?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Mack, we've had issues with you and your drug patch now. I can't even tell you how many times, countless number of times. You were here not that long ago. Hold on.
Let her finish.
You were here. I told you last time you were here that I didn't care what it took for you to have a testable patch on when you went back to have it tested. I got an email from Johnny's Auto dated last Thursday, the 25th, where it says you came in without a testable patch on, you claim it fell off, they put a new one on you, and they will update us. So you went in without a testable patch last week, is that right?
No, ma'am. I'm not even with Johnny's no more. I get my patch from Al Reed.
They test you, Al Reed tested you?
Yeah.
So you didn't go to Johnny's?
Oh,
When did you go to Al Reed?
Call Al Reed and call Johnny's too. Why would they send us an email that says, do you have a patch on right now? When did you get it?
Thursday? Friday?
Okay, from where?
Al Reed.
From his office?
Yes, ma'am.
Or he might, because Al probably uses Johnny's. Did you have a patch on when you went to see Al Reed last week?
Answer this.
Answer yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you, tell me the truth, because we're going to get to the bottom of it right now. You had a testable patch on last week.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you had a patch on. I don't know if it's testable or not. He's
I gave it to him to test, so yeah.
Did they take it off your arm,
Yes, ma'am.
or you handed it to them?
No, they said that, like, I feel it, and she gets the little tweezers, and she take it right.
That happened last Thursday.
Yes, ma'am. I owe Johnny some money from my previous batch.
What?
I owe Johnny some money.
Okay, but that's not what they're saying. So I need to find out why they're saying specifically with regard to you that you went in without a patch on.
Did you check with probation?
Probation doesn't have anything to do
Well,
with
if you could drug test you in court.
I'm tired of doing that. That's what I've done every time we've been here. I'm not going to keep doing that. We're going to either have patches that work or he keeps on or not. I just got to see why they sent this email. All right, we got to get our jury seated. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let Anna work on figuring this out with talking to Johnny's and Al Reed. I'm going to have you guys back here. Plan on being back this coming Monday. I'm going to reset it to Monday. If it gets worked out and I don't need y'all here, we'll send you a new reset for a different day. But plan on being back in 1 week, and that way, if something happens, we'll figure it out. But we're going to talk to Johnny's. We're going to talk to Al Reed.
I could just wait. I mean, wait.
I got to get a jury seated.
All right.
We're already at 2 o'clock and I've had a jury waiting for an hour, so. What'd you,
The bondsman said they've been putting it on him since August 25th. I have
Okay.
talked to Johnny.
call Johnny's.
Wait on that.
That's all right. All right, y'all can go. We'll send you a reset. It was last week. I said 9:20. Good morning, you're Benita Graham?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Graham, did you get a lawyer hired?
No, ma'am. I did visit three.
Who'd you talk to?
I talked to Kendra, Ms. Holmes, and Attorney Adams.
Okay,
And he did state, Attorney Adams did state if he was elected that he would represent me pro bono.
okay. So, well, what do you mean if he was elected? I don't.
Well, if you assigned him to my case.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Okay. So are you working?
No, ma'am.
Okay, why aren't you working?
I'm retired and I only have one source of income, and that's Social Security for my husband's death.
Okay. All right,
And
so.
I do have cancer.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do this morning, Ms. Graham, is have you fill out some paperwork. Thank you for doing what I asked you to do, to see if, I'm gonna have you fill this paperwork out to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely, don't leave it all blank or put zeros, and then I'll take a look at it when you're finished. If you'll step over in front of the clerk, she'll give you that information.
Yeah, actually, about the monitoring situation, if I can be relieved from the.
Let's take care of this first,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Um,
Did you need to-
Good morning, Anna.
Okay.
Joan Kraus. Good morning, are you Joan Kraus?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Kraus, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 0904. You're charged with a third-degree felony offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more, from July 16th of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, I got a court appointment.
Right, so when you're in custody, we automatically give you a court-appointed lawyer. If you make bond, I expect you to at least try to hire your own lawyer. Are you working?
No, ma'am.
Okay, why aren't you working?
Retired.
Okay, and so you have a retirement income?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I'm going to do, Ms. Kraus, is reset your case to give you some time to try to hire a lawyer. Okay, you need to, if you get someone hired, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
Okay.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand?
I do, ma'am.
And are you, do you have the ignition interlock device on your vehicle?
No, ma'am, I don't have one.
You're not driving. I want to make sure you understand it's a condition of your bond. You cannot drive unless you have that on your, any vehicle. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Sarah Henderson. Good morning. You're Sarah Henderson?
Good morning, yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Henderson, did you get someone hired?
No, ma'am. I got 3 people, but my income might change. So I'm trying to see if I can maybe qualify to.
Who'd you talk to?
I talked to Langston, Scott Adams, C.L. Swisher, and Keith French.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do you mean your income has changed?
Well, I switched jobs and I'm making a little less. You know, but at first I was making too much to get one the last time I was here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to see if maybe I qualify to get a court-appointed lawyer now.
Why did you switch jobs to make less money?
Well, I didn't really have a choice, you know, so
Okay.
I didn't want to switch.
Where are you working?
The city of Ohio,
Okay.
streets and drainage.
Okay. So I'll let you go ahead and fill out that paperwork again. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely, just like you did last time, and then I'll take a look at it, okay? Step in front of the clerk. Janisha Jackson,
Doesn't apply with probation, don't just leave it blank. And what the rate of don't come back without permission and don't.
good morning. Are you Janisha Jackson?
Janaisha Jackson.
Janisha, and Ms. Jackson, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 0903. You're charged with a second-degree felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child, and that's from May 26th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, since you've made bond, is I'm going to give you about a 30-day reset to give you some time to try to hire a lawyer.
Okay.
If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to, so I know you're trying, and we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail.
Yes,
Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Presley Viltz. Good morning, you're Presley Viltz. And Mr. Viltz, did you get someone hired? Who'd you talk to?
Scott, King,
Speak up, please.
Scott, and
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Kimberly, James.
James who? Okay. So where are you on being able to get one of them hired?
I just started taking back on work.
Okay, where do you work? Say?
Court.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, thank you for visiting with those attorneys. I'm gonna give you one more reset, see if you can get some funds together to hire one of them or anyone else. If you get them hired, bring that reset notice. If it's not gonna work out with one of them, talk to 3 others, bring me those names, and we'll discuss your options if we're still unable to hire someone, okay? So make sure you talk to 3 others if you don't get somebody hired. All right, step in front of the clerk. Crystal Latulas. Good morning, ma'am. You're Crystal Latulas. And Ms. Latulas, this is your initial appearance in cause numbers 25 DCCR 0850 and 0851. In each of those cases, you are charged, sorry, give me a second, with the second-degree felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child, and that's from May 30th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
This is the thing, Judge, I'm gonna be honest with you. My child, when I got out, I had no stipulation.
Speak up, please.
When I got out, I had no stipulation, right? So, the week that I got out, I got a call from that she said that the child had to be removed from the home. I'm a parent at the end of the day. I have a nursing license interfering with this charge that I have now. That was my whole point of starting over. I already had to got my nursing license, but I'm going.
Okay, you're telling me way too much information.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
I was just asking about my child. Is there any type of way that I could get?
You need to get a lawyer, and they can file a motion asking, but just with your word, based on what you're charged with, no, I'm not going to allow that at this point, okay? So I'm going to expect you to try to hire a lawyer, reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to do that. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer, and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you talk to, so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I don't. He told me something about diversion. You just stepped out.
Okay,
Diversion plan.
that's why you need to go hire a lawyer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Step in front of the clerk.
Sign
Lisa White. Good morning. Are you Lisa White? And Ms. White, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 0923. You're charged with a second-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and that's from May 24th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am, I talked with Mr. Samuel,
Uh-huh.
and he suggested the price, and that's really important.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do, Ms. White, is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to either get Mr. Samuel hired or anyone else. If you do get him or someone else hired before the next court date, just bring that reset notice to them. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone and if it's not gonna work out with him, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 other attorneys and bring me those names so I know you're trying, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Yeah. He hasn't. If you'll call the name Christian Ainsworth, please. Christian Ainsworth.
Christian Ainsworth.
Thank you.
No response, Your Honor?
All right, I'm going to forfeit his bond for non-appearance. He did call and say he had COVID. If he provides documentation of that, I will recall that bond forfeiture. Donnell Coleman. Good morning. Are you Donnell Coleman? And Ms. Coleman, were you able to get someone hired?
No.
Did you talk to some lawyers?
Yes, ma'am.
Who'd you talk to?
I still have Mr. Ross.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Ross.
Uh-huh.
Ross.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
What about him?
He gave me a deal, like he shot me a deal because based off of my income, this is the exchange.
Uh-huh.
Because my case is big on my neck.
Okay. Did you talk to some other attorneys or you were planning on trying to hire him? So what I'm gonna do, Ms. Coleman, is have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely. Don't leave it all blank or write zeros. Put any income you have, any bills you have, and then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that information. Jeremiah Paia? Good morning. How do you say your last name?
Hi.
Paye. I feel like we've done that before. Mr. Paye, sorry. Did you get someone hired?
I'm still in contact with Mr. Jeff Casey,
Uh-huh.
and I still want to get him hired, so I got a second job in order to do that. You asked me to bring a check stub.
Okay. And where's he from?
I'm not 100% sure, but he's with Jeremy and Jones, that law firm.
Okay.
This is my check stub from FedEx, and I started my new job this week.
Okay. You get paid every week or every 2 weeks?
Every week.
Okay.
But the hours vary from about 20 to 30.
And where's your new job?
It's in the mall in Port Arthur.
Okay.
Pivot.
Okay. So I'll give you a little more time. I mean, you're trying and that's great, or I can have you fill out some paperwork to see if you qualify. You want to try that today? Okay. Step in front of the clerk and she'll give you that paperwork. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely, okay? Kayla Provost? Good morning. Are you Kayla Provost?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Provost, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 0972. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest
At
or
this
detention.
point in the hearing, the judge clearly senses that something isn't adding up. Drug monitoring patches are commonly used by courts as a condition of bond or probation to ensure a defendant remains substance-free while their case is pending. These patches must remain attached and testable so labs can accurately analyze them. If a patch is missing, damaged, or not submitted properly, courts often treat it as a possible violation. Here, the judge is comparing two conflicting versions of events. On one side, there's an email from the testing facility stating the defendant arrived without a testable patch. On the other side, the defendant claims the patch was taken off properly during testing. When documentation and personal statements don't line up, judges often pause the case, exactly what we're seeing here, to investigate before making a ruling. So here's the key question. Is this a simple miscommunication between testing facilities, or is the court dealing with another compliance violation, with the judge ordering calls to both testing providers? The next steps could determine whether this defendant remains free or faces serious consequences when the case returns to
Of
court.
evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from June 20th of 2025. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Okay, so what I'm going to do, Ms. Provost, is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before that next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me the names of the people that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, step in front of the clerk right here, and she'll give you your reset notice.
Sign right here.
Patricia Benton. Good morning, you're Patricia Benton?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Benton, did you get someone hired?
I have not, no, ma'am.
Okay, who'd you,
I've contacted Corey, Brittany Holmes, Mr. Macon, and Corey Crenshaw, but I can't afford them.
and you're working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and are you working full-time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'll do this morning, I'm not sure if you'll qualify, but I'll have you fill out some paperwork to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct. And then I'll take a look at it. Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that paperwork. Yeah.
When I printed this, he had not signed it down, and never did have one form, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
now he's signed it down now.
So the other two,
Here, they're on
Are-
the tablet now, I can give you the case number,
they're on the tablet or on the,
policy and so
okay, that's okay, I can look here.
it's 49 and 50.
So the other two that are on this, I've already given them, it's a designation. These, the other two are initials. Daryl Spencer,
And it's the 1149.
1150. Thank you. Good morning, you're Daryl Spencer. And so, Mr. Spencer, you've been here previously in cause numbers 24 DCCR 1863 and 24 DCCR 0841. And then it looks like there were 2 new indictments that have come down, and so you now have an initial appearance in those cases. One of them is 25 DCCR 1149, and in that case, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from June 14th of 2025. And then the next one is cause number 25 DCCR 1150. Hold on a second. And in that case, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon from June 15th of 2025. And so since you've made bond in these cases, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am, I had Raquel, he told me he was supposed to be with me today, I texted him last night. He told me
Okay.
he gonna send a letter to the representative, but I paid him when I came here that Monday.
Uh-huh.
I came and talked to you.
Have a seat in the courtroom. Don't leave until we talk to him, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go, you can have a seat. Good morning, sir. You're Jose Contreras. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Do it, Your Honor.
That's for Anna. That's Mr. Contreras, in cause number 25 DCCR 0006, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements, and that's from June 13th of 2024. How do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker? Speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 4-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding? Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Contreras is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right there. Okay, we'll see you back at sentencing. And then, Mr. Parker, you have Jeremiah Davis.
Your Honor.
Oh, that looks like I'm signing a dismissal right now. Is he here? Jeremiah Davis?
I told him to wait outside for me, Judge.
Okay, you can let him go.
Okay.
Let me sign that. And then you have Lamira Henry. It's a sentencing.
Henry.
Good morning. Let's see, this is, let's see, I think Mr. Smith on Lamira Henry. Good morning.
Good morning.
And so Ms. Henry was previously in court in cause number 24, DCCR 1668, entered a plea of guilty to evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. I've received that pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Not from the state.
Ms. Henry, I've got some real concerns about your criminal history. You've been very busy in Louisiana, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my past.
that's your past. Well, your past isn't that long ago on some of these. Some of them are old, some of them are not. And so I want you to understand that if I go along with this agreement and put you on this probation, that you will be on 0 tolerance. That means you cannot miss an appointment, you cannot test positive, you cannot do anything that's a violation of your probation, or you will be in here on a motion to revoke your probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, okay, then I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty previously, freely, and voluntarily.
Yes, ma'am.
Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, follow the agreement that you made. Find you guilty of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 10 years in prison, but I'm going to probate that. You'll be on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay the $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, then for all practical purposes, your case here in court is over. You'll be able to serve that 10-year sentence while you're on probation. The other side of that, though, is that you've already agreed to a 10-year sentence. So any violation of your probation could end up with that 10-year sentence that you've agreed to. Do you understand? All right, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You just need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Oh, wait, I have to hand you one more thing. Also, I'm handing you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term. Read that written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Parker. Okay? So have a seat here in the courtroom, and probation is going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, ma'am. David Jones.
Your Honor, he's here. We're asking for a reset. Mr. Hofftower's case, there's some discovery issues that I still need to get, and I need to get my client in and talk to him some more about. I haven't got an offer yet either.
David Jones. All right, Mr. Jones, I'm going to reset your case, a normal reset. If you'll make a note for Mr. Hoffbauer to make sure and get an offer and everything he needs to Mr. Parker. Mr. Jones, make sure you call.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I haven't.
It's from.
Mr. Jones, make sure you get with, thank you, Mr. Nicholas, make sure you call, make an appointment to go see Mr. Parker so that y'all can go over everything so we can get an announcement at the next court date. Okay, you're free to go. And then you've got Stephen Wilburn, Mr. Parker. Stephen Wilburn, you can come up, sir. Good morning. Are you Stephen Wilburn?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Parker, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wilburn, in cause number 24, DCCR 2346, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more, and that is from September 27th of 2024. The indictment alleges you were previously convicted of driving while intoxicated November 24th of 1998, June 29th of 1999, and then again April 26th of 2000. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
And are those prior convictions true?
Yes.
Did you enter your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily? And did you plead guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker? And do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 10-year term in prison that would be probated for 6 years. You would have a $1,000 fine and be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the